MTDCNC, bringing you the latest engineering news, reviews, events and special offers via video media.
Okay, Paul, we're at DMG Mori, looking at machines. One that obviously stands out is the MillTAP 700. Tell me about it.
So we've got MillTAP. Now, some people might look at a machine and think drill tap, mill tap, what's the difference? Well, this really is a high-performance milling machine, and it was actually the first machine that the partnership of DMG Mori, when they came together, actually produced. Now, I've learned quite a lot about this machine today, and interestingly, it's a very high precision, high speed machining centre. This is a 24,000 spindle, but you can have the option of a 12,000 RPM or a 10,000 with high torque. And you can have it as a 3-axis machine, but this particular machine here is a 5-axis configuration. Now, if you look at it, it's very fast. You can see that the rapids on the machine are 60 metres a minute. And also, one of the things that stands out is you've got a 25 station tool changer. Now, what that means is, obviously, if you are looking to do slightly more intricate work that needs more tools, with the 25 tools you get on this turret, you can do more than maybe a machine that's only offering a 14 or a 16 station turret. And also, impressively, this MillTAP 700 is built using a similar casting to the 635V, which is what DMG Mori would class as their entry-level machining centre. But this certainly isn't entry-level. I mean, this, looking at it, you can see the machine's got lots of speed about it. Looking at the table moving there, you know, it's not slow.
So, if I was a subcontractor or an OEM, what type of company would buy this? What would they be involved in, Paul?
Well, it could be with the configuration here. You've got 5-axis. It could be that you might be a tool maker. You're looking at getting the best surface finishes, and you're maybe looking at lots of high-speed cuts at low, or let's say not very deep cuts, but at high speeds for metal removal. So you could be a tool maker. You could be just a precision engineer that is actually just looking for versatility. And if you're looking for versatility, this sort of 5-axis machines, you can just do 1-face machining, 2-face machining, 4-side machining, and even 5-face machining. But not only just 5-face, this is actually a fully simultaneous 5-axis version on this MillTAP machine. So in answer to your question, Mark, pretty much any type of application. One thing I didn't mention about this machine is the working envelope, which is actually 700 by 420 by 380. So it's quite an extensive working envelope on this machine. It might appear that we've got a small table there, but the envelope is still quite excessive for a machine of this sort of size and footprint.
So, Paul, I'm in the market. This is on my list. What makes this MillTAP 700 stand out?
I think for me today, a few things that have really jumped out that have struck a chord with me. It's firstly the tool changer, 25 stations, so you've got plenty of flexibility in the amount of tools and the arrangements that you can have. I like the fact that the X-axis and the Y-axis work. Well, the Y-axis works on the column, and the X-axis is alone and moves from left to right on its own. So some might say that might give you a bit more rigidity as well. The speed of the machine, so we've spoken about the 24,000 RPM spindle. Siemens control. With a Siemens control, it's a very powerful control, and that's not taking anything away from other controls, but DMG Mori do sell a lot of machines with Siemens. And because you can do full 5-axis simultaneous machining, regardless of what market you're in, if you just want 4+1 or 3+2, you can do that with this machine. But you could step up to 5-axis or full 5-axis simultaneous machining. Another couple of features to note, the Swarf Extraction actually here. You can pull the tray out at the bottom, and you can actually do that in cycle. There's almost like a cover that comes across under the table, so that any swarf that's created whilst that tray is out is captured and it doesn't go on the floor. So it means in cycle you can actually clear out swarf. But what that really means is that you don't necessarily need to have a Swarf conveyor, which can take up a lot of space within your shop floor environment.
So is that standard then? Because one thing I've noticed is that you've got a machine, you've got lots of different options there. Is that something that's standard?
I think with the DMG Mori, talking to them about options available on the machine, you can come at the machine, you can go for a very basic 3-axis configuration with a 12,000 RPM spindle, or you can go for through spindle coolant, production packages for Swarf Extraction. Yeah, we spoke about high pressure coolant as well. So I think with options, when you're looking at a DMG Mori, there's certainly plenty of scope to either start at an entry level or go to the maximum for performance.
Okay, lovely.
So it's a very good machine, and should you buy it, well, that's up to you.
Would I have much change left after £200,000?
You'll have to talk to a salesman, because I'm not one of those.
For more videos, products and news, go to MTDCNC.com or follow MTD Online on Twitter.